$4,270 per ounce. That's not a number. That's a warning shot. And if you think this is just another bull market, you're about to miss the biggest wealth transfer in modern history. Here's what nobody's saying out loud. Central banks are reportedly panic buying gold at unprecedented rates. We're talking around 1,000 tons annually for 3 consecutive years. Now, here's where it gets dangerous. Because what happened around December 1st? Most people completely missed it. The Federal Reserve ended quantitative tightening. They stopped draining money from the system. And on December 10th, they're reportedly cutting rates again. That's not just a policy adjustment. That signals a major shift. Because while they were fighting inflation, the labor market took a serious hit. Approximately 32,000 private sector jobs disappeared in 1 month. The steepest drop we've seen in 2.5 years. Small businesses are closing. Wages are frozen. Consumer spending is collapsing, and the Fed, they see it. John Williams, New York Fed president, recently stated they have room to lower rates. My translation: there's serious concern. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice, and I'm not affiliated with anyone mentioned in this video. This is purely educational analysis based on publicly available information. Today, it's around 58.4%. The dollar is bleeding market share. And where's that money flowing? Gold. Physical gold. Kazakhstan has been buying record amounts. According to reports, Brazil made their first purchase in 4 years. And here's what should really make you think. And every single time, the people who didn't see it coming paid the price. 1933, America is drowning, banks collapsing, roughly 25% unemployment. Citizens had to turn it in at approximately $20 per ounce, or face serious consequences. Then, once the government controlled it all, he revalued it to around $35, roughly a 40% devaluation. Overnight, citizens lost purchasing power. The government gained control. Gold became the tool of the reset, and the people paid the price. August 15th, 1971. Vietnam is bleeding America's resources. France famously sends a warship to collect their gold. A warship. The system is cracking. So Nixon goes on national television and ends the gold standard. Gold surges from approximately $35 to over $800 by 1980. Inflation tears through the economy. Gold climbs from around $700 to $1,900. Because people understood something fundamental. When governments print, gold tends to protect. When trust erodes, gold tends to survive. When the system resets, gold has historically been the bridge. Approximately 20 trillion of that matures within 10 years, which means 2 choices. Pay it off or roll it over. The costs of servicing that debt is consuming the budget. It's becoming a mathematical prison in my view, and the Fed knows it. Not because the economy is thriving, but because the debt structure is becoming unsustainable. They're in a difficult position, and gold reflects it. Gold always reflects it. Now, here's where it gets really dangerous from my perspective, because this isn't just about the dollar anymore. Structured, non-adjusted, non-modified, restructured. The old rules are breaking. The new rules haven't been fully written. Russia has reportedly dumped treasuries and increased gold holdings. Saudi Arabia has been signing oil deals in yuan. The petrodollar system that's existed since 1974 is showing cracks. And when that system breaks, in my analysis, gold becomes the universal language again. Let's talk technicals for 30 seconds, because the chart is telling a story. Now, watch these. Most people aren't paying attention to this signal. Silver recently hit $57. It touched approximately $58.98 this week, up roughly 97.3% this year. Why does that matter? Because silver is gold's little brother in many ways. When gold moves, silver often follows. But when silver starts outpacing gold, that's a signal worth noting. It's telling you two things in my view. One, industrial demand is reportedly exploding. Two, people are rotating into hard assets broadly, not just gold, everything tangible, because paper promises are losing perceived value. The World Gold Council recently released projections. Pay attention to this. Or you can start paying attention. You can educate yourself on what's happening behind the curtain. The decisions you make in the coming months could define your financial future for decades. The information is out there. The question is, are you listening? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights.